Come on. Come on.
Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video. It is somewhere near R5, and this, whilst I put my socks on, is a full day coaching. Making sure the coach can't see boys are all good, and training myself. So wake time, 5:30, and a shower right before bed. I literally get in, do myself, which I've just done, plug that into Happy Scale, come in, get a bit fresh, and then we get straight to work. We get that light on, I get the desk lights on, I'll get the computer on, and then I make sure I've started on check-ins before 6, always. It's pretty light now, before the clocks change. I think it will go dark, won't it? But yeah, up, get fresh, I'll hydrate, crack straight on. That's about as fancy as it gets. First thing, boys. Right, bro, good morning. So, very, very good in terms of what we wanted. I think we've pretty much been, 0.2 over that target, right? Which is perfect. So, as long as we can keep that there and keep that standard there, we're absolutely fine. We're going to be in a great spot. And it's important, mate, as well now that we keep on nailing all of those, because then standard just stays at the absolute top. So boys, what I do is I work in checkpoints now. So that is now 6:40, right? So I will do a certain amount before 6:40. I'll then do a certain amount again now before I have literally a 5-minute break to go get my coffee and my electrolytes at 7:15. Another half an hour, big push through now, little 5-minute break, and then we go again with them checkpoints. So if I hit those, I know I'm on time with everything, and there's no excuse for me to not do that. So that's how I set up them mornings. Bought some shorts yesterday, boys. I've realised they don't have pockets, so that's not ideal. But what we do now, first things first, no strip comes off. That stays on all night. And in the morning, if you know, you know. And then what we do, again, if you know, you know. We prepare the electros. Still on the pink lemonade. You know, boys. Perform, loot 25, save 25%. And then we make the frozen whey and we make the coffee. So let's get that prepped and get back up. Otherwise, I'm going to show you the best thing ever as well. If you like coffee hot, right, I just make standard coffee. Put my flavour drops in it, almond milk. Not too fancy, boys, but I always spill it going upstairs, right? And I like it staying hot. My mum got me this, right? This little thing. Basically, you stick this on here. Like that, right? No more spilling going up the stairs. And it stays hot, so if you need your coffee staying hot, game changer, mate. Put you on. Don't say I don't help you, boys. So we're just finished. Josh is checking. Food is up, he's flying. And his next checkpoint reached at 8:15. So what we go and do now, make sure Lucy's awake. Go jump on her, fly on again till 9. Checkpoints the key. So that is 9 AM, and what I'm just going to do now is send through, we've had an application through overnight, so I will just send that response quickly now, so then this person's got enough time. If we can jump on a call tonight where there is slots, then it's just making sure we get that in for them as quickly as possible. So I will just go through goals, record exactly what we want to be focusing on initially to start with, and then making sure we get that call booked in. So we'll do that now. And then we're down for meal one. Meal one, we have 50 grams of the Tommy Teas. Get the plum tomatoes from Aldi. Get the sourdough from Aldi. And get the eggs from Aldi. So I've got 35 gram frozen whey, which you saw me sorting out before. And I have that with 3 whole eggs. I just put the tomatoes in with this now. Mix them together with the 3 eggs. And I just make that into essentially like an omelette. And then you know about the sourdough sarnie. That is with 170 sourdough as well, which is the most, that's the highest that sourdough has been. I think last time it would have probably been around that 150. So it's just an easy increase, to be fair, and I just weigh out the amounts, because obviously like the slices with sourdough are different, so just be careful with that. Bang it on the scales if you moan about that. You'll see how busy I am today, but I've got time to do it. You've got time to do it, trust me. So that is already done, and that is there below you that you can't quite see. So I'll show you the end product of the sourdough sarnie, boys. So the food and then this break is very important, boys, because it just means I can get my head fresh and just have that little reset. So sourdough sarnie, 70 gram sourdough now. And then there is the frozen whey. So take 10, get YouTube on, and then that's my little reset to get back to it. As always, boys, we'll give you a taste test. Mess this one up a little bit, this one. The bread's too small for the egg. Still fire. Right, boys, so that's morning work done always by 11:30, 11:40. I'll then get fresh now, watch me make the pre, and then I'll see you at the gym. So we've got the oats and it just made me laugh. You know Lucy's sort of things when they're not neat and they're not just the packet thrown in there. Oats getting prepared. And then this one, favourite pre of all time. Favourite pre of all time. The cherry fizz. Unbelievable, that one. I'm a big fan. Pre in 2 squares. Oats with me. See you in the car. Right, boys, the weather is glorious. So what I do now is just get back to all the clients. I've just cleared that off. By the time I've like made my oats and drove here, I've usually got like responses from check-ins, maybe updates with whatever, questions with whatever. So I always make sure I go through that because it's very important for me as a coach to keep leading by example. I have to lock in with this session now. So I don't check my phone, because if I check my phone and there's loads of stuff going on, there's stuff on there, like I make sure everyone's all good. If everyone's all good now, that's fine for an hour. That's the only hour I don't check that. So I lock in now and get my session nailed, and don't feel bad about that. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're just starting coaching, I'd check my phone after every set, right? Because I was just like, just go. But now I'm organized so everyone's fine. Everyone's sorted, and I'm a better coach when I have that time to focus on my own training and push that. And I say that to all the boys as well. Don't check. Try not to check work. Try not to check these things when you're training. Get in and get your own stuff done. So the pre goes down, time efficient there. I usually, because I eat that on my way here, I then take 15-20 minutes just to chill, drink the pre. So we've got the pre going down, ice cold, beautiful. The sun is out. So yeah, this is my little like chill time. I give myself that time just in case I get stuck in traffic. Less time sat here and I just get in there. So I actually flew here in under half an hour today. So we're moving well, boys. We're moving well. But yeah, that's what I'll do. So I see that geezer, that morning routine guy. To be fair to him, I think I could fucking smoke him in a race, mate. Whoever that guy is, I'll race him, mate, and absolutely burn him. But yeah, I might start dipping my head in some ice. But anything like that, right? It's a load of bollocks, boys. Like, look at my routine there. I have got so much done from 5:30 in the morning till 12:30 now. Right, that's like non-stop, just go. The only time I have the break is when I eat or drink a coffee. I've got a ridiculous amount done there, right? That's the past 6 hours. So now until 8 o'clock, I'll get a hell of a lot more done as well. And that's because I don't waste time fucking rubbing banana skin on my face, right? Like that geezer. I get up, I get myself fresh, hydrate, crack on. Eat, crack on. Like, crack on. Genuinely, don't scroll. Don't worry about doing this, doing that. Get to work, I get back to everyone, I crack on straight away, and I get a hell of a lot done. I couldn't physically do that 2 years ago. Now, it's just like clockwork. It's second nature. Like, the amount of work I do in a day, and that's not me saying, oh, we're going to do so much. Like, genuinely, it's interesting for you right now. If you were in my shoes that I was in there, or if you've developed that and you relate to that, I genuinely couldn't physically cope with doing that much stuff. But over the years of pushing, I can get a hell of a lot done now in the day without needing time to watch telly, time to have breaks in the day, like naps. I used to have a nap all the time. When I was a PT, I'd train someone at 6. I'd come home and sleep for like 3 hours. I'd have a nap, right? I should have been on it. So that's why, trust me, you're capable of doing a lot more. And I say that to all the boys who are busy and they're getting their stuff done. We can push. We can really push. So important. But yeah, that's the fancy morning routine from me, boys. Eating and working, and that's it. And that's the one. Let's get him. Time to train, time to lock in. We'll show you a few bits. This is the push session. You've seen quite a lot on here, but we've got numbers to beat. And we shall beat them, boys. So let's get it. Also, Carti's just released 4 new songs on top of the album. That album, I've rinsed it already, mate. Rinsed it. Just start it at the start of the session, run it straight through, skip all the Kendrick songs because they're the worst ones on there. They're the only bad ones on there. Get me some Drake on there. Why are we throwing Kendrick on there? But yeah, we've got 4 new ones, which Tom sent me, my brother. I've not actually listened to him properly yet. I forgot they were out 2 days ago, so slacking. They'll be on now in the ears. Bash. Right boys, apologise if you're at a bit of a funky angle here, but we'll get out of the gym. And I thought I would save the rundown today for when we're driving home, so I can give you a bit of a rundown of the session. I know we've got a day of the life, but I'll let you know what we're thinking. So we're holding at these 90s now. Got checking from Ben this morning after I filmed the last clip at home, and we're going to hold at these 90s, maybe creep up into the 91s, and then what we're going to do from there is dive down into just a little bit of a tidy up and then really get the foot on the gas. For what? You will have to wait and see, but stay tuned. Apologise if I've just gone very dark, boys, as well. The sun is out today, but I'm going to roll through the session clips now anyway. Started with abs and pec deck, like you saw there. So just getting abs nailed, making sure pec deck's then drilled. That is, you know, well over the stack now on that pec deck, so we're flying on there and they feel great. And then I'm nice and warm. But moving into the incline Atlantis press. So real nice control on there. This is 5 plates and 15 kilo each side. So the weight is getting up there now. The weight is definitely getting up there, and that was, I needed 6 to beat, and I got 7 and then an assisted rep as well. So actually 2 reps up, one of them being assisted, which I'm very, very happy with that on there. So you can see I'm trying to stay nice and composed, get my breath, have a nice little pause in the hole, and then I'm driving through. So very happy with how they move, back offset progressed as well. So they're flying. Really, really happy with how they are moving. They're absolutely flying. Then on to the flat Nautilus. So I had 15 kilo on the stack. And you'll see at the start, I actually tagged Jimpin the last time this happened. Weight like got stuck and we forgot to move the plate out a little bit, and I have to like hold that. So we're calling that the stretch pause after rep 1. You can see the control I've got there because of that, right? And then I was in, and I still beat reps there as well on both the sets. So after them 6, my chest is absolutely smoked, and I'm flying on those. So they're in a great spot. So pressing is in a good spot. Then on to laterals. So you see I hold the little rubber green balls. Always sounds weird when I'm saying I'm holding balls doing my laterals. I say it on like reels and stuff, I'm like 3 sets there, so just keeps me nice and stable holding onto those, and then I'm driving through. So nice control, that's my flat. And then on my other push session I have the incline. So 3 sets there, making sure we're absolutely drilling those. They all progressed as well. On the last set I'll take partials there as well. Then moving on to triceps, I've got the crossbody tricep extensions, which I'm a big fan of. These work really well on this cable because it's a close cable stack, right? So it's just perfect for these. So big 3 sets on there, and then I go upstairs and do the overhead Nautilus tricep extension, which again is a good solid one, and the load's really getting up there. So after those triceps are fried, and then I did just literally 1 set of buys as well, just for a little bit of an arm top up. But every single set progressed. 90 kilo, this is when my training needs to be bang on, and it is, and that's why, you know, I take that session very, very seriously, right? And you have to as well, for your own physique goals and for whatever you're doing with work, with business, just how you want to feel. Train properly, train hard, and you will get the results out of it, I promise you. So yeah, training all the same time. I always try and be back for 2:30, 3, eat, and then we're straight back into work. So let's get it. Right fellas, so I'll either do my cardio or not now. So when I get straight back, I don't have my cardio right now. Let me turn, I've got Charles on aerial. I need Charles back. So I either do my cardio now or just eat straight away now. So right now, I've not got any cardio to do. So I've got beef, rice, tomatoes, lettuce, and then I've got dark choc in there as well. So we just go with a little bit of pink salt tiny little bit of mustard, and then we get the hot sauce on there. That's the old one actually. Sorry guys, I've got you in the cupboard. Let's not drop you. So yeah, post, get the food straight back in, and then we'll get straight back to work. So like now, I've got a call at 4, so I'll literally eat this quickly and then get straight back up into the office. So no messing about again, we're in for the work blocks, and then the only breaks we'll have is when I eat. So I'll eat again in a couple of hours, and when I do my steps, I'm still working. Like that's when I'll do a lot of stuff on my phone. I'll say like put pictures together and stuff like that. Like I've got to do that, I'll show you. So yeah, call at 4, get out, get steps done, prep the team call for 7, and then we've got another call just before that. So this is when straight to it, busy again. Right boys, we'll get in and then we're in to the console. So like you saw with the application response this morning, what we then do is book the call, and we have the half an hour free to literally go through exactly how to get to your goals and break that down. So you have the clear understanding of that, and that is completely free. So if you want to book in for that, link is always in the description. Literally take you 1 minute and I'll be in touch with your application response. Let's jump on. So that is programming time and bits like that, which I've just done for half an hour. It's now 5 p.m. So I'm gonna go get some steps around the kitchen whilst I put pictures together, stuff like that, get the team call videos prepped. Then I'm going to actually, and then I'll make sure I get outside. So we're going to get out for some steps, but this is pretty much just me walking around the kitchen now. Right, boys, so before we're on another call at 6:30, it's currently 5 to 6. We're going to go out, get steps finished. I'm dragging Lucy with me and brushing. So out, nice little 4K, calls, food. So as you can see, busy boys, but what is going on with this, mate? That'll have to do. We'll get them done. Steps done, boys, and all we're doing now is mapping out, getting sorted transformations. So you can see arm and ear, 7 weeks in between these, and with a broken wrist. You can see the condition that's come through and the tissue that we've added as well from just getting things back bang on. Like you can see there, chest, delts, arms. 7 weeks in between these. That is just from applying yourself and getting locked in. So top work. So I'm just going to get these all sorted now on here, and then I'll get them posted tomorrow. What I'll do before I call again now, so we got a call with a potential client, consult call. What I'll do is I'll go back through the goals of what we've put they're trying to work on, what they've put they're trying to work on, and I will go through exactly what we're looking at in terms of what they're trying to do, just to refresh myself and to make sure I'm on it, know exactly what I want to go through, and then they can pick my brains with that. So I'm just going to quickly jot down my notes, and then we jump on to another consult call, which I always look forward to. Always nice to game plan. Successful team call, boys, breaking down the training. So what I will do now is get that out for all the boys who could not join live, and we've rinsed training there. So it is now 7:30, and what I need to do now is just get a new starter from this evening or added, and then I will have that last meal now with Lucy at 8, which I think she might have even started making, so we shall see. Usually I will chef up, but Lucy is chefing. So 8 o'clock is always when we'll eat, so I'll try and have all office work done for then, because then I can actually, well, I usually make tea, make the last meal, eat, and then chill for a little bit, and then past 9 we'll go up. So I'll make sure work is done. I'll get everybody replied to on WhatsApp, so you know that is literally always going to be 5:30 till 8 through the week, which is just full on, and that is, you know, the routine there with that. So with the food, everything just stays the same, simple. I don't even need to think about it then, and then we're locked in. So that is literally what we'll go with there. And then it's important that I'll have ashwagandha magnesium before bed. I'll cut off obviously food now at 8 o'clock, 2 hours before bed. Don't want to be digesting that when I'm trying to sleep. And then fluids, I'll cut them off at 9. So fluids got off, food's got off. I'm not going to then need a wee throughout the night and stuff like that. And then I will make sure phone is down at 10. Phone is down at 10, latest, asleep at 10:30, up for 5:30. And that is literally routine to get all of that done. There's a lot to do, but we can do it when I'm structured like that and just ticking off them checkpoints. And a lot of the time, I haven't got time to watch that. But sometimes I have. Right boys, 9:30, 4k calories down, 10k steps done, session done, work done, chilled for a bit. Me, goose. That's me on a busy day, ready for bed. So, any questions, fire them away. Like, comment, sub. Want part 5 to do it all over again, boys. Peace. Thank you very much for watching another video. Videos are coming every single Sunday and Wednesday, so if you want more, you need that content there, make sure you subscribe. Drop me a comment with anything that you want to see. The link to coaching is down below. The link to the Perform discount is down below. For more daily content, Luke Whitney Coach. I'll see you in the next one.